we are experimenting with our various technological techniques. So we haven't promoted this, but I'm going to make a little beat inside of Audio Design Desk and show you guys some of the musical tools that we have here. So what I've done is I've put a snare on trigger 1, meaning on my QWERTY keyboard, number 1, a kick over down here in the lower left. On number 2, a hi-hat, closed hi-hat on number 3, and an 808 kick drum on number 4. And I did that by going here and saying, I'll reset this, music, element, drums. And then inside of the drums, I said 808, and I just dragged it on down. And you can see that then I have created a trigger. I'm going to go to my timeline. Let's clear this up. And I'm going to place all 4 of those things by clicking 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now you can see I have a snare, a kick, a hi-hat, and an 808. In my snap menu, if I decide to snap to beat, a grid shows up, which makes creating these kinds of loops pretty easy. So I'm just going to option click to drag this hi-hat over, and I'll place it on every other beat. Just take a second here. And then I'll put the snare on the upbeat, and I will option click to place the 808 and the kick drum. I'm getting some kind of a message. Where did that message come from? Okay. Alex, will you try zooming me a message so I can see if it comes up? And here we go. And that should be an entire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at that. Now I'm going to option click this little beat that we made to create a 2-bar phrase. I see, so now it comes up that way. Word. Okay, weird. I'm going to have to figure out what to do with this. Will you do it one more time, Alex? I just want to see if this will work. And let's listen back. Great. I didn't even mean to put that on an offbeat, but I did. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my replacement settings, and I'm going to say, so replacement, we can go to all the way to Scramble to bring in so this will work. Thanks, Alex. Scramble, which will bring in sounds that are very different, to tight match, which will bring in sounds that are very similar. In this case, if we listen again to our beat that we've made, you can tell it's pretty generic. It's using the same sound over and over again. But if I select all and hit Command R to replace, now it's brought in some very different sounds. Kind of neat. I don't want to open with this big, let's see how that goes. Just wanted to change this one. So one thing you can do is you can search for other sounds right from the sound itself. So this seems like the kind of thing that I'm looking for. And then maybe I didn't like this one so much either. So I'm gonna hit Shift R and maybe hit that one. Let's see how that is. Great. So now we've created this loop. Let's bring in a little bit of music to back it up. So we'll go to Elements, Loops, and we'll go to Instruments. And I'll just kind of randomly select something and drag it in. You can also hit Shift Return to plop it in. This key command here makes it so that everything is in the same tempo. So let's listen to this. Great. So let me end it here. And then we're going to do a couple of things. For one thing, I'm going to make a new track. And I'm going to duplicate these 808s. And I'm going to replace. And it'll replace with similar sounds, a little bit different. And we'll do the same with the snare. We'll make a new track. Select all. Option click. Command R to replace. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go to these hi-hats where there's a lot of sounds. Command N. I'm going to go to my replacement settings again, but this time I'm going to bring it over to Scramble, and I'm going to turn my category and subcategory off, but keep the duration relatively close. So low duration meaning how much shorter can the sound be, high duration meaning how much longer can it be. And I'm going to make sure that it's in my replacement settings, that it's not pulling from all 20,000 sounds. I want it to replace with either a music sound or a sound effect. I'm going to then take my hi-hats, option click to copy them and hit Command R. It'll take a second as it's going through about 10, 12,000 sounds right now to find replacements that are very fairly close. But then when we play back, it'll be like this. So you get really weird things happening here. I'll just do it one more time with by duplicating the kick drum again and doing the same thing, except this time, let's tell it I want it to be fairly intense sounds. And actually, let's go back to the hi-hats. I wasn't super happy with that. And let's say I want it to be fairly mild sounds, intensity 1 and 2, and click Command R. Again, that'll take a second. Here we go. Let's listen. Audio Design Desk. It will inspire your creativity and be a dear friend to you for many years to come. Thanks for watching.